Ubisoft came out and canceled three more games, delayed Skull and Bones yet again, and it's just not looking good for the European based company. Now, when we're looking at Ubisoft, man, Ubisoft holds a special place in my heart for one reason and one reason alone. Rayman. And it seems like Ubisoft just does not understand. They're sitting on a 90s nostalgic gold mine with Rayman. And I understand Rayman Legends did its thing and it's had its time, but I don't want that kind of Rayman. I'm talking about the old school Rayman, like Rayman 1, like on the PlayStation 1. Those days were amazing, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Ubisoft and what do I think is going to happen. So, going forward with Ubisoft, they said that they was going to cut down drastically on cost, and they used the words efficiency and lean. So when I see words like that being used for a company in this day and age, red flags go off and I'm automatically thinking acquisitions. So with the market that we're in, who would realistically acquire Ubisoft? Would they part out or sell off their IPs individually? Or would they just sell the whole company as a whole? Now, this is kind of tricky because I do think there's a couple hands in this pie. So I know the Guillemot family holds a share, but also too, Tencent has their hands in the pie. So this makes this deal, if ever to be a deal, a little bit more tricky. Now, of course, we have to look at the two big players in the game right now, Microsoft and Sony. Now, out of the two, who would we think would buy this company? When we look at the titles that Ubisoft has produced, we see games like Assassin's Creed or Watch Dogs, Rainbow Six, Far Cry. We see a lot of games from Ubisoft. Just a lot of shooters, action RPGs, adventure games, stuff around that nature. Rarely do these games ever have any influence from like the East or anything. Now, that's not to say these games don't have influence from the East, but majority of these games sell over here in the West. That's no surprise to anyone. The thing is, these games have been on a decline for a while now. And Ubisoft is in a position where now they think Skull and Bones, Avatar, and the next Assassin's Creed are gonna save them. But I feel like it's a little too late. What I think's gonna happen is Microsoft, once the Activision deal closes, I think they're going to swoop in and maybe not buy all of Ubisoft, but I think they will be interested in buying some of the IPs. So if that is the case, Phil Spencer, if you're somehow listening to this, if someone on the team, someone at Microsoft that can talk to Phil, anybody out there, pick up Rayman. We need another mascot. If we can secure Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, we already have Banjo and Kazooie, and then we get Rayman on top of that. Come on, man. Xbox will be the place for 90s kids. I'm telling you. So if y'all can do anything, Microsoft and Xbox, get Rayman. And it'd be nice to have the Watch Dog and the Far Cry series too, but that stuff like that I feel like is better off third party, and it doesn't really need to be housed by Microsoft or Sony, as where IPs like Rayman, which Ubisoft just acts like they don't really care about, we never see anything from. So it'd be nice for a bigger studio to get their hands on it and actually be able to show it the love it deserves, and give the fans something that would live up to the old games that we all grew up with. Now, the craziest part about Rayman is Ubisoft did try to do something with Rayman, but they threw him in Mario's plus Rabbids. And the craziest thing about that is Mario's plus Rabbids is part of the reason why 3 games got canceled and Skull and Bones got delayed again, because the game didn't sell well. And they put a lot of marketing behind this game, and it didn't do very well. So Ubisoft has been making some bad decisions lately, and I know the investors aren't happy. I know the Gelmont, or however you say it, family is probably scratching their heads right now trying to figure out what their next move is going to be, because it's said that they're going to lose at least 500 million this fiscal year that ends in March 2023. So here's hoping that they don't go completely under. I'd hate to see, I grew up with Rayman, man, so I would hate to see the company that made Rayman just diminish and cease to exist. At least get him out of there. Save him. Please save him first. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think is going to happen with Ubisoft? Do you think they're going to be acquired? Do you think they're going to sell off some of their IPs? Or do you think they'll have a crazy turnaround in 2023 and Avatar and the new Assassin's Creed Mirage and what's the other game? Oh yeah, Skull and Bones, if it ever comes out, you know? Do you think these games will actually turn around the year for the company and make them have a successful year? Let me know down in the comment section below. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Everybody new or old, make sure you hit that bell icon so you never miss another upload. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.